Well, hello, y'all. How y'all are tonight? Uh, just want y'all to know I'm doing 85% better today. No, I went to the doctor and I thought he's gonna resubscribe me some prednisone, but he didn't. He said that he didn't want to get me addicted to it. So, and I appreciate that. But I do feel uh, immensely better. At least I don't have quite as bad breathing issues. But I'm still doing my nebulizer and carry my oxygen around with me. And like you said, uh, that's going to be the rest of my life. There ain't no getting around it. I have no wiggle room. I'll have good days, but when I have bad days, they're going to be bad days, not just mediocre. I just go from good to bad. Boom. It's like falling off a cliff. But anyway, I am more or less out of my depressed state. Damn, I hate when I get that way. Uh, you know, I, well, anywho, but, you know, I was watching a video a friend of mine made, him and a friend of his from Florida the other day, scouting free from Germany. You might know him. Uh, just a super cool guy. He's always out there and, trying different things. And, that's what I love about him. He's not afraid to fail. He'll go out there and he'll try something. If it works, it works. If it don't, at least you know how not to do it. But he's a great guy, and I just love his videos. But anyway, they was talking about the old versus the new, and I agree with him 100%. Uh, as good as YouTube is, you've got all these channels about survivalists and bug out bags and this and that and what have you. And it's like a two-edged sword, though, people. It can help you and it can get you killed, too. Uh, like they was talking about, the new fads. Uh, like I forget what that channel is. Uh, but anyway, this guy, he's one of them survivalist guys on one of them TV shows one time with him and Cody Naldine or whatever his name is go out and live in the wilderness and stuff. Anyway, he's got this survival school that he runs. And he's into the old way of doing things, old wool blankets and flint and steel and bow drills and making shelters and the old school way of doing things. And that's kind of become a fad now. But, scouting free, Mark and them was talking about, all that's good to know, yeah. It's good to know the basics, fundamentals. But you got to know when to use your head, too. Uh, if you come to a choice where, okay, you're going to go on say a hiking trip, 3-day hiking trip. Now, anybody that does any kind of hiking at all, which I don't, knows that one of the first things that you take a look at is the weight that you'll be carrying. and you're going to make your pack just as compact as you can make it with the lightest stuff that you can put in there. Because you're going to be packing this stuff around 20, maybe 10, 20 miles a day. And if you got 50 pounds of gear, you're going to be wore out by the first day. So you got to look at your pack and say, okay, should I take this wool blanket, which weighs X amount of pounds, or should I take this nylon blanket, which, modern fibers, and it'll keep me just as warm as this will. It's water resistant. It's, packs down tighter. It's, you got to weigh your options. And that goes through your whole bag, from your cook kit to your clothes you're going to carry, your backpack frame, whether you have a frame or not. And, so all this modern these fads that are going around, that, it's, they're not going to do you no good if you are in a situation where you need rely on them. Because in a bad situation, you've got to shave everything down to the bare minimum. You got to have just as much up here as you've got in that backpack. And if you don't, you ain't gonna make it, son. You got to know how to go out and set a snare. You got to know how to make a lean-to. You got to know how to do all this kind of stuff. And you ain't gonna be able to do it just watching YouTube. And you got to go out and try things. You got to try that modern technology and pit it against old technology and see which one you feel easier with. If you feel a little easier with something, even though it might be a pound or two more or a little bulkier, if you work with that better, then that's the best choice to make. Every good backpack of any kind, whether it's a day pack or whatever, ought to have some kind of reading material in it. First aid books or survival books or something, just in case. But they were saying, don't you set yourself up for failure. And don't rely on just what you have seen. Now I know some people that they have, from what they said last time I heard them say anything, oh, I got enough for 3 or 4 bug out bags. Really? What you gonna do with all that stuff? You don't know how to use none of it, so what good is it? What good is it? I'll never see him out there making a video of it. Knowledge is, this stuff right up here, people. If you can't use that, then you're screwed. I've got 4 knives, but if I don't know how to use them, they ain't going to do me a hell of a lot of good. I got flint and steel. I got matches, wet and dry matches, or waterproof matches. I got lighters. I got 10 ways of making fire, but if I don't know how to use them, none of them do me no good. I can have a bug-out bag with the most expensive gear in the world, but unless I can implement what's in there, all it is dead weight, and it's going to get me killed. So, you know, if you like bushcraft and everything, I'm not saying don't watch the videos, people. I mean, I do it myself. You know, there's a lot of things I learned. Watch the videos. For sure watch the videos. But go out and practice it. That way, if you need it, you'll have it. Don't just rely on your memory, saying, oh, well, I'll put that in my memory, you know, I'll remember that. No, because it's been proven that you can be showed something and within a couple of days, you done forgot what, you know, how to do it. Unless you do it every day. So, you know, it's summertime now and the rainy season's here now, but I plan on getting out and doing a few things outdoors and some fishing trips. I got this month I got to buy some repair kits for my pontoon boat and fix it. So I'll be taking it out to the lake and we'll be doing some fishing. Joe's Neon, buddy. Great fish you caught out there, man. Loved it. Bushcraft Barton, you and your wife, great video you made. Great video you made. Man, it made me want to get out there going fishing so bad I couldn't hardly stand it. Old Bushcraft Barton, his old lady, she showed him up, man. She was catching the crap out of him. Now, I don't know where they're from, but here in Colorado, you only got three limit. You know, three a day. And she brought in, 14 to 16 one morning. And they had 12 or 14 the night before. But I don't know whether they're on a reservation or what. But anyway, yeah, old Joe, he's out there in his kayak, and he was catching, I think it was a smallmouth bass or something. And yeah, that sure made me want to get out there. So I'm going to buy the stuff I need to fix my pontoon up, and so I can get out there and Trinidad Lake and try a little fishing. We got a great lake. It's got bass, it's got walleye, it's got catfish, got crappie, rainbow trout, some other kind of fish that I ain't never even heard of. But this lake is 70 foot deep, so it should have some pretty good sized fish in it. Okay, people, I've babbled enough. So to all my subs out there, I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for all the well wishes. I hope, you know, I'm not getting boring, you know, and, you know, I hate making these apology movies, but when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, and I'm man enough to say, okay, I was wrong. You know. So I appreciate y'all, all your prayers and well wishes. So y'all get out there and do some of this bushcraft stuff, man. Build some fires and make some lean-tos and make your little fire pit and learn how to cook on the fire and make shelters and stuff like that in the summertime when it's nice, you know. So y'all take care. Love you. God bless you. We'll talk at you later now. Bye-bye.